Hey all my good friends, Sam Haymart with Test Driven TV. The New York Auto Show is upon us and Kia was front and center showing off their all-new, completely redesigned 2025 K4 compact sedan. At the New York Auto Show, Kia pulled the cover off their all-new 2025 K4 compact sedan, replacing the Forte in their lineup. The fourth generation of their compact sedan, competing against Corolla, Civic, Sentra, and others, it gets also the new name K4 to bring it in line with the brand's global naming schemes. The first thing you might notice is the bold new styling with some pretty unexpected forms and details, certainly setting it apart from the crowd, for better or for worse. In the latest collection of Kia's Opposites United design language, the face sports vertically formed LED headlights and a chunkier grille that sort of resembles their latest SUVs. At the rear are in fact LED taillights that looked almost lifted from the full-size EV9 SUV. What's most pronounced are its bulging front and rear corners that really give it a more muscular form than ever before. It looks like it's got giant fender flares. The devil's in the details though. The rear door handles are hidden and the roofline gets what might be a controversial ovation with the brash vertical trim that visually puts a stop to the greenhouse window line. Very unique, very different. Shown here is the top-end GT line model, which has unique front and rear fascias, more aggressive in their style, 18-inch alloy wheels and gloss black trim at the mirror caps, windows, and more. And overall, the K4 actually gets slightly larger than the Forte, now 185 inches in length and 72.8 inches wide. They tell us the extra footprint will give their rear seat a class-leading 38 inches of leg space and best-in-class headroom of 37.3 inches, which brings us inside. An all-new interior gets the latest Kia corporate parts bin cockpit with available dual 12.3-inch digital screens. It's a good look and provides a platform for a raft of new feature content across all trim grades, too long to list here. With upgraded infotainment and back-end electronics, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard on all trims. Top models even offer up a Harman Kardon audio system. Available in trim grades LX, LXS, EX, and GT line, the standard powertrain is a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder with 147 horsepower, and it comes mated to a continuously variable transmission, or CVT. Kia calls it IVT, but it's the same thing. You can step up though to an optional 1.6-liter turbo which has 190 horsepower. The latter comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission that's much improved over the old DCT. Suspension is an evolution of before, with McPherson struts up front and a torsion beam axle at the rear for most models. The GT trim line gets you a more sporting tune in the suspension and, most importantly, a more tech-savvy multi-link rear suspension. Now, if you happen to be into all the latest greatest automatic driver assistance systems with parental guides, reminders, and interventions for all of your driving inattention foibles, the new 2025 Kia K4 offers class-leading standard and optional features in this area. Too many to list here. If you want to know more, the Kia website will draw you completely in. The 2025 Kia K4 arrives in North American showrooms later this summer. Full specifications, including pricing, MPG, and more, will be along closer to that time. Well, there you have it, my friend, the completely redesigned from the ground up 2025 Kia K4. Now, that wasn't quite right. The chassis itself is an evolution of the previous Forte that we know here in the United States, but the sheet metal, the interior, everything else there, 100% new. And it really stands out, doesn't it? I mean, you put that next to a Corolla, a Civic, a Sentra, anything else that it competes against, you're going to be able to tell it apart from the rest. No question about it, for better or for worse. Now, I can't wait to take a test drive. That should be sometime later in the summer or early in the fall. Until then, you can see our latest video right there. Better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel right there, and then you can stay informed of when our test drive comes.